A first in the state tonight. OHSU held the first pilot drive-thru vaccination clinic this weekend. The vaccinations were for people who are part of the Phase 1A group, specifically home healthcare workers, first responders, and other community health workers. Fox 12's Bridget Chavez joins us live from the convention center with a closer look at how this site actually has multiple uses. Bridget?
Yes, Camilla. Well, this is normally a COVID-19 testing site, but OHSU says this site and the one in Hillsborough were perfect because they already had most of the logistics in place for drive-through testing. Now, what they're going to do is take what they're learning this weekend and determine if this is an effective method for vaccinations moving forward.
We've seen many industries shift since the COVID-19 pandemic began to drive-through models. And this weekend, OHSU is testing out its version of drive-through COVID-19 vaccinations at the convention center and in Hillsborough.
Couldn't be any easier than what it was today. So we didn't have to get out. We don't have to worry about being around other people and possibly getting exposed.
Leslie Fox cares for her sister and says she was worried that home care workers might get lost in the vaccine rollout.
We're not out there in the public. We aren't seen a whole lot. So it's really important for us to be able to be recognized. I'm glad that we were.
OHSU's Dr. Renee Edwards says most of the logistics were ready to go because these sites offered drive-through testing during the week.
We already had in place the testing facilities for months here at the Convention Center and at the Hillsborough Stadium. This gave us a perfect opportunity to turn it over to vaccination instead of testing this weekend and get started with this modality.
OHSU partnered with SEIU Local 503, Oregon's Public Services and Care Provider Union, to vaccinate about 2,000 home care workers, first responders, and community health workers. Melissa Unger explains that it's often difficult to reach home care workers because they don't work at a facility. She says most jumped at this opportunity.
I was telling them that we sent out an email at 7:30 p.m. on Thursday night and had over 1,000 slots filled by 9:30 a.m. Friday morning.
Here's how it all works. You drive in, and once you're checked in, the staff raises your windshield wiper, which signals you're ready to be vaccinated. After you're vaccinated, a staff member writes the time you're allowed to leave on your car. Joe Ness, the chief operating officer at OHSU, explains most people have to wait 15 minutes. But if you're prone to allergic reactions, it's 30.
We have a waiting line where we have monitors who are trained and be able to identify any problems that are occurring with a patient. And we have on-site paramedics that would be called in should anyone have a reaction to the vaccine.
OHSU says it will take lessons learned from this weekend to help improve for future vaccination clinics. And for Fox, getting the vaccine on her 42nd birthday is one of the best gifts she's received.
So happy birthday to me to come in and get my vaccination, which is just fantastic.
And this site was invitation only, so you had to receive an email and confirm that appointment for this weekend. This is going to return back to a COVID-19 drive-through testing site tomorrow. And I was just told that they've completed 2,059 vaccinations so far this weekend, and they've still got about 2.5 hours more to go here at the convention center. Reporting live in Northeast Portland, Bridget Chavez, Fox 12 Oregon.